So the upscaling was doing it? I'm not sure.
Galleons and a historian's
Something to do with the unoptimized nature of that. Mr. Fig. How are you doing, Mr. Fig? We still don't have the unlock spell. If we ever will get that, I am not too sure. But we are gonna play around.
I was hoping to see you.
Definitely looks a little bit better.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Okay. Peeves. Peeves always peeving around.
Revelio.
Bit of a... It's a sore spot in the ministry. Interesting. We've definitely been here before. Passing through. Not with Mr. Fig, though. I believe we were coming out of a main quest. No? Something like that?
To think it was beneath us all this time.
He's finally getting a whiff of this place, huh?
This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
You don't think Percival seen that? I mean, I think.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
You didn't really give
It
me a
looks
chance
familiar.
to look.
Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
The Effulgent Tower. Now, you know, I have not seen that. I've not seen that before. That's definitely a curious one. For sure.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that...
You know, you just told me to hit escape. Crack that. And then you're gonna cut off the dialogue. That's not very productive. Alright. So he wants to meet at the tower. She wants to... Stroganoff. Pop balloons over Hogsmeade Station. Where are you at? Hogsmeade Station. Of course, it's by Hogsmeade. Wingardium. So we can't do that right now necessarily. We do have Venomous Tentaculum. So we gotta remember to use that. Quidditch pitch. 3 invisibility potions. We're gonna keep progressing on this main quest. Oh, Christmas crackers. All right. So we've got our work cut out for us. Inspect the map. You want to drag it? Yeah, we want to drag it. Gotta check on the check on that again down there. Interesting. Very, very interesting. There is so much to do, yet so little in a sense. Lower Hogsfield. Collection chest. Demi-guy statues. Treasure. Yeah, is that the case? Fourth board off. Alright. Well, we've been to these places, and I feel like getting this stuff ironed out. Really do. So we're gonna have to take a traipse to the warts. We're in the warts. That's correct. Absolutely. Secret rooms. Alright. So we're in the room of requirement. Or, well, we were. Could have crafted some more potions, but I think we actually have to get ingredients. Inspector. Oh, at the owl. Alright, we're working our way up there. We're working our way up there. Is this the way we came?
Revelio.
Of course. Right. So, I've been trying to improve the channel, make a lot of improvements, also on the technical end, trying to keep things fresh, upgraded. The Urn of Ashes. This particular urn is rumored to have once borne the inscription "Pioneer in Dragon Taming." Should not have started with the Hungarian horntail.
I'm sorry.
Very beautiful.
Get away!
These ghosts, man, they're always harassing one another. They're always up each other's units.
One up, one to go.
One up, one to go. What was the reference there, my man? I am not too certain of that. So we gotta make another run over to this tower. How's this person doing? Leander Pruitt.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Let's have
Brilliant!
Let's redeem ourselves. 'Cause we
Summoner's
got
Court.
wrecked.
The ever-changing game. Akio.
Changing the rules? No. Oh, will you get so much extra on that one? Yeah, anytime you'd
All
like
in the
to
wrist.
bring up my spells here.
Accio.
Ooh, it was a little faster this time.
That was one for the ages. Accio.
We're gonna bop yours off, my friend. So, can't necessarily
Nothing to it.
knock his out. You would have to hit them like on a pretty hard angle. But we also risk pulling his to ours right there.
Accio.
Let's take this. Get that one. Oh, come on. Don't fall off of there.
Lucky shot. Accio.
You silly slimer. Alright, now we're gonna have to
Try to beat that.
try to beat that. Yeah. I risk knocking my armor off. I really left the worst one for last here. That's for sure. So don't want to hit that. Also, jeez. How many points do we need? We only need 20 points.
Your move. It's not.
Accio.
I don't think too hard about it. I'll let you have that one. Well done. You beat me.
You're not gonna let me have it. I mean, I won fair and square, my friend. Just the proofs in the
Bit of good
in the
luck.
balls.
That's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Oh, you're the entry level. You're the entry level. Okay. So as long as I beat you, I'm good to actually play the game. Which doesn't say too much. You're alright. You're not bad. What's going on in here? Of course we gotta break in everywhere in Hogwarts.
Revelio.
There shall be no free items or discovery in this land. Wow, it's cool. They got the Assassin's Creed schwangs. Of course, it's locked. And this man, he doesn't mind as long as I have a lockpick to get in there, or some way to get in. But other than that, just do as you'd like. Oh!
Accio.
Put that moonstone back. We did a little bit of transfig. You can't accio those bad boys. It's a little bit unfortunate. I do have to make sure I grab some of these. Because I do need to get some more of these potions crafted. And I forget what I do need. Check on that. That's a nice shot right there. That's a good shot. Beauty. Absolutely beautacious.
Accio.
There's moonstone growing all over the place. It'd be nice to have like salt growing in my house, you know? Some salt crystal clusters. Maybe like condensed sweat turns into salt. Human salt. Very valuable commodity. What are you doing, owl friends? Now, we're back here for apparently some type of other quest
Revelio.
that is up there. I like when you can jump to the ladders. It's always good, but we don't get the Dark Souls shimmy. We sprint. Map with floating candles. All this time, and I did not see this. So there is... It almost looks like the entrance to the swamp. Yeah, that looks like the entrance to the swamp. So the butterflies... Or sorry, the light. Alright.
A map. I wonder where it leads.
It's not too inconspicuous. Oh, my friend, I wanted to take a ride down there. There you go. There's no fall damage in Hogwarts. My man's got knees of steel. Iron knees. What they used to call me. Find the treasure. Find the treasure. I mean, what are you taking me over here for?
Confringo!
A map?
Lumos!
Find the... Well, don't take me over there, because that's just silly.
Oh.
Nah, take a dive, my friend. Oh! There is apparently fall damage. Holy Christmas! Oh my... Marianne, Mother Marianne, she will drop the anvil on you. The Lords of Gravity do exist. They do exist. Alright. Let's not make that mistake again. We did do pretty good getting down the other way. Alright. Don't be so reluctant, though. You know what I mean? We gotta finagle a little bit here. At the very least, you might need a new pair of knees, but we can make our path a lot more abrupt. Do not need to follow the beaten path. Alright. Come back into this beautiful little mire.
Confringo!
Yo, Confringus Malingus.
Lumos.
You're actually scaring the children. Do not just start throwing fireballs all over the place. Alright, so that bridge, we are near the Quidditch pitch. Could take a ride over to the Quidditch pitch. Should do that while we're here.
Lumos.
I don't think we actually passed that bridge. That bridge is further that way. But it is on the way. Wow. This game is super nice. Check out the Quidditch pitch. What are you guys up to out here?
Oh, if Black hadn't cancelled it, we wouldn't be looking for the blasted
It's an
thing
absolutely
anymore.
massive arena. What's going on over here?
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Hey, what's going on?